I'm taking it easy today, so I've just been taking in a bunch of all of your content out there, my friends here on YouTube, and I came across a video by Kizzume called My Critique of the Feminist Frequency channel, and I'm going to play the first part of it for you.
To me, if there's going to be a company that revolves around doing reviews of entertainment, then the people doing those reviews should actually enjoy the genres of entertainment they're doing reviews of. It makes no sense to do reviews of entire genres you don't enjoy.
He then goes on to say,
it's going to color the way that you state anything about those pieces of entertainment.
okay, so I feel like it's my duty as a well-read person, also as somebody who has been classically trained in some of these things, to point out lessons from history that I've been taught. And what I want to say about Kizzume's feeling about the Feminist Frequency channel and how they don't like the things that they're reviewing, and they should hire people that like the things that they're reviewing. This kind of parallels thought from the 1950s with the French New Wave in cinema. And by that I mean the kind of philosophies born from Francois Truffaut or Jean-Luc Godard, where they were constantly being critiqued in newspapers, basically that didn't understand their style of film, because it was kind of like how the British punk scene invaded America, you know? The French New Wave of film invaded America in the same way. It was a kind of a subculture that just kind of spread. And newspapers didn't give them a fair shake, I'm going to say. And so they came up with a philosophy of only people who like the thing should be reviewing the thing, right? And I feel it's also part of another French culture of enjoying life and decadence and indulgence. And basically, if you don't like the thing that you are experiencing, why are you there? You know, why don't you go do something that you love? You know? And I think that you can see this today in things like the difference between YouTube and Facebook. Facebook has up thumbs, and it has a couple of other emoji variants, but it does not have a down thumb. Why is that? Well, that is the genius of Mark Zuckerberg. He wanted only friends, real friends, to friend each other on this platform, and he wanted people to only have positive experiences with the platform. And wouldn't you know it, it's grown pretty fucking huge. Most everyone has a Facebook account, whether or not they obsess over it daily, because it's kind of become like a business card that you would have otherwise 20 years ago given to your friends that you just met at a nightclub. You know, you can friend each other on Facebook and then reconnect later, instead of calling each other up on a telephone where you can't even know who it is before you answer the phone. You know, back in the day, that's how it was. So when Mark Zuckerberg created this platform of only loving each other, never hating on each other, he really was onto something. You know, people will come back to the things that they have positive experiences with, the things that constantly reward them. You know, that's why Facebook kind of became a platform for shouting out the menial things about your life, like taking a picture of the fucking food that you're eating and then posting that, even if it's blasé and not even very important and you didn't enjoy it, you just fucking post it and just broadcast it to the fucking world, and somebody will give you an up thumb. Like, yeah, I love Cheerios too. You know, let's start a Cheerios fan club. Yeah. And when someone starts being negative and they get flagged for harassment, their account can get banned just for leaving some negative comments, some negativity on somebody else's channel. Sorry, channel. I'm talking about these things as if they're comparable, Facebook profiles and YouTube channels. But it really is just a different medium of broadcasting yourself. Posting negativity on other people's threads. So, on YouTube, you've got the opposite. What you've got is critical thinking, is just embraced. You've got up thumbs and you've got down thumbs, right? And those creators who love critical thinking and love to have arguments, they flock to YouTube. Those trolls, those toxic commenters that love to leave negativity, they leave it in the YouTube comment section because this is where that's embraced, right? YouTube is bigger for videos than, say, Facebook, but that also has to do with the psychology of the type of people who don't give a shit that they're ugly and they, might be on camera and they don't look like they did when they were in high school. They might have gained a few pounds, but don't put a camera on me. Those people can hang out on Facebook in their little hug box, right, and get all the love and never have negativity. The people who actually like negativity and like having arguments and they like conflict, people who like conflict will gravitate towards YouTube. And when you're looking at the Feminist Frequency channel and you're wondering, why don't they have people who like the things that they are doing reviewing them? It's because they like the conflict, right? They like creating that shit. They're basically sadists, all right? They want trolls. They feed the trolls that they get, right? They love the spotlight of criticism upon them. They live for that sort of negativity in their lives. They enjoy negativity. And so they're on the platform for enjoying negativity, creating videos to present to the trolls, rather than going to the hug box and staying within the place where you can easily handle trolls, where the tools are there. Such as, why don't we see a lot of content from Chris Crocker on YouTube instead of Facebook? Well, after he got his stardom from Leave Britney Alone, he realized that Facebook was a better fit for him, and now his Facebook presence is far greater. After a while, the money stops meaning something, and you actually have to assess what it is you're doing with your life. As these French New Wave auteurs were doing with their art, they decided, you know what? Fuck everyone else. What really matters in life is how much you enjoy it yourself, right? Find that thing that it is that you enjoy. And if you enjoy the fight, if you want your art to become a mosh pit between you and all of the people enjoying it, and you want to argue and discuss your art, then you come to YouTube, okay? But if you want, like, say, Jean-Luc Godard, when he said that people that jump into the void don't owe anyone who's a bystander watching them any explanation. Well, if you want to be that kind of auteur, then you might go to Facebook or some other platform, or create your own website where you have total control over it, and you can just delve into your own madness without having other people hold you back by your arms, like, I want to move forward with my conversation, but you guys are holding me back in this one aspect of it. And, it all depends on what you want in your own life and what you value. Some of us are here on YouTube because we feel like iron sharpens iron. And the more we fight with other people, the more sharp our wit becomes, and the more sharp our minds become. But at a certain point, you have to figure that you're not going to get any more out of the experience. And so those that figure that they're still getting something out of the experience of negativity, that's why they're still here.